TV 1061, conceptualizing your ideas across the world and beyond.
Peace and love and vibes. It's your host, Modest Mentality, and you're tuned into the Flava. I have my special guest, Nehzahr, the People's Star.
Yo, what's
here
up,
with
Modest?
us. Good to see you. Thank you for coming through.
No, thank you for having me.
Blessing the whole atmosphere right now. It's very beautiful. Good energy, great energy.
Yeah, thank you. You know, that's what time it is. It's time to just shine that light, you know, be vibrant, be radiant, you know, how we are, you know?
Okay. You got it. You got it. Definitely. So we got your video that we're going to play. We want to talk about that video called Trap House. Beautiful video. I love it. I've seen a couple of my friends in there, Mama Flo and Z. And I just want to ask you, what was your inspiration for that video?
My inspiration was really to just, for one, be as creative as possible. You know, when we think about a trap house, or, you know, we always have like a negative connotation of, you know, a trap house or what a trap is. And, you know, whether somebody's selling drugs, whether some people consider a job to be a trap, or, you know, I know about that trap life, you know, moving packs, carrying guns, you know, I know about that.
Right.
So, but for this song, I just wanted to give a trap house just another connotation and take it to another level and talk about a mental trap, a spiritual trap, and of course a physical trap as well.
Right. You definitely did that. Definitely some jewels in that video, in the song, just listening to it. What are some ways that you encourage us to get out of the trap house? You know, what are some things that we can do? You know, I know we work 9-to-5 jobs or whatever. How can we get out? Like, what can we do?
Well, really, I would say first and foremost, one of the most important keys is to, you know, start with self. You know, look within. You know, sometimes we always looking on the outer, but we have to, you know, look within and really just lock in on what it is that we want to do in life and finding your purpose and, you know, just achieving your goals and really say, okay, this is what I want to do. This is not what I want to do. Like not settling for anything.
Right.
That's one of the most important things, like really coming into your fullness as a being, you know, so that's where it definitely starts.
That's definitely where it starts. Look to yourself first. Don't look at everything else or you will be trapped. So why do you focus on creating the content that you do? What's your goal?
I think like when I was coming up, when I listened to music, especially hip hop or rap music, you know, I grew up without a father in my life. Like for the majority of my childhood or the first part, my mother raised me by herself. So I didn't have a father figure in my life. So I turned to rap music and hip hop as that father figure. So a lot of artists that I listened to always were like teaching. So I would learn. They would say, "Don't do this. Talk to this female like this, don't wear this," and I would learn through music, through song, like how to be a man in a sense.
Right.
So as I began to really just come into who I am as an artist, I said, you know what, if I have a gift to share, if there's things that I know I would want other people to know, so I definitely always focus on that in my content.
Spreading the wealth.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, dropping seeds, or like you say, dropping jewels.
Right. And that's exactly what you did. Not only in this video and this song, but in Natural Instinct. That song too has a lot of power in it.
Yeah. You know, Natural Instinct was one of, you know, that's like my first video that I put out. I put that out a couple years ago, and I put that out at a time to where I felt like, you know, nothing could stop me as far as the music that I put out. And so I made sure that that song was going to be able to be received by the old, the young, and I just talked about a lot of environmental things, a lot of holistic things, things that we are dealing with currently today.
Right.
And that was a couple years ago.
Right.
And that wasn't even in the beginning.
Well, that was a beautiful video. I love the
thank
visual
you.
of that. Very pure. to me, just very organic. Which, wanting to speak on that, I know that you're into holistic living.
Yeah, absolutely.
What are some ways that we can transition into being holistic? Like, what worked for you?
Experience. Yeah. I had a bad encounter with some pork. Well, some chitlins. I know people say like, man, Nehzahr used to eat chitlins. Man, I used to be grubbing on things like chitlins, raccoons, duck, frog legs. I used to eat all those things. But I had a bad experience with some pork, and immediately I just went cold turkey. I said no more pork and beef, and then I instantly lost like 10 pounds from not even eating it, and so everything was just a gradual transition, just all baby steps. But once I started to see results, saw how my energy was changing, my hair was looking, skin, fingernails, energy, etc. That's what made me just lock in even more. So I would say anyone that's looking towards, a holistic lifestyle or healthier lifestyle, just take it one step at a time. That's the most important thing, one step at a time, because everybody has different goals and needs. Everybody's in different places in their lives. So I would just say take one step at a time.
Well, you're definitely glowing right now on this set. And it's not just the lighting that we're under. Like,
it's not the shade either.
So that's good. So I want you to introduce your video.
Okay, where we at over here?
Where we at? All right, yeah.
Okay, so check this out. I'm Nehzahr, the People's Star. Everybody out there in the world, I want y'all to check out Trap House, which was directed by Pagey for 4th and Anchor, featuring Shasha Martin. Just like that. Trap House.
Y'all know. Trap house. We in the trap, and we must get out, and we must get out. We in the trap, and we must get out, and we must get out. We in the trap, and we must get out, and we must get out. We in the trap, and we must get out, and we must get out. We in the trap, and we must get out, and we must get out. We in the trap, and we must get out, and we must get out. We in the trap, and we must get out, and we must get out. We in the trap house, we in the trap, huh? So break 'em, the false cages without locks. A plant can't blossom inside a small pot. So the cage birds is singing to harmonize the plot. But the mentally enslaved is cropped inside they box. They enter our home, planning a syndrome, autoimmune, deficient and full blown these times. But not different, be strong. You better get your head on straight so your neck don't break from them chains. Trap, and we must get out, we in the trap, and we must get out, and we must get out, we in the trap, and we must get out, and we must get out, we in the trap, and we must get out, and we must get out, we in the trap, and we must get out, and we must get out, we in the trap, and we must get out, and we must get out, we in the trap, and we must get out, and we must get out, we in the trap house, we in the trap, huh? The educational system, prison included, molding minds of martyrs and monsters, secrets forbidden, discussing this evening, how to control the consumer with product, eating on fruit without no seeds, forcing us to get vaccines, medicines fill up our stream, from the same source in which we drink. But anyway, in the news today, you're employed and raise your pay, forcing you to live check to check, but you still go every day. If you don't get out and become self-sufficient, then your vision and your dreams and aspirations down the drain, and you're to blame. Trap, and we must get out, we in the trap, and we must get out, and we must get out, we in the trap, and we must get out, and we must get out, we in the trap, and we must get out, and we must get out, we in the trap, and we must get out, and we must get out, we in the trap, and we must get out, and we must get out, we in the trap, and we we must get out, and we must get out. We in the trap house, we in the trap, huh? We in the trap, and we must get out, and we must get out. We in the trap, and we must get out, and we must get out. We in the trap, and we must get out, and we must get out. We in the trap, and we must get out, and we must get out. We in the trap, and we must get out, and we must get out. We in the trap, and we must get out, and we must get out. We in the trap, and we must get out, and we must get out. We in the trap house, we in the trap, huh? So break 'em.
Yo, it's crazy this life that we are living. Has our minds straight locked down to a prison. But instead of rights in the revision, we stay focused on the negative, pure addictions. Addicted to everything wrong. Used to chaos from time that we're born. Anything goes to answer to songs. Take from the weak and call ourselves strong. But it's easy to walk into that trap house. So focused on making cheese, you'll be that trap mouse. You making paper, but you are mentally tapped out. Seeming like you win, but in the spirit losing that bout. Half naked girls on screen, it's a trap. Glorifying dope boys and fiends, it's a trap. Don't let them pull your string, it's a trap. Taking y'all out of everything, it's a trap. Your life ain't real in them streets, bruh, it's a tragedy. Designed to keep you far away from your family. Whether you from US, Africa, ou Haiti. Ma sheki jambon jeudi, mwen gaz, where it's gotta
So break 'em, the false cages without locks. 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 Better get your head on straight so your neck don't break from them chains.
So that was Trap House by Nehzahr, the People's Star, featuring Shasha Martin. So break 'em. The boss cages without locks. What does that mean? So I work a 9 to 5. I wouldn't call myself caged in. Well, I work a 9 to 5. I do what I need to do to survive. I'm pretty sure you don't mean for everybody to just up and quit their job. So
No,
what,
not
can
at
you
all.
elaborate on that lyric?
Yeah, because when I said break the false cages without lock, that's like two parts. Like the first part is like sometimes we keep ourselves mentally trapped or mentally caged in when the door is right open, but we're so tense or so hesitant to really just get out there and walk in water.
Right.
I learned that at a young age. Sometimes you got to get out there. So you got to get out there with no fear and just get out there confidently. So as far as your job, I'm not necessarily saying quit your job today, because everything has a process and a means. So you might just be working a job to pay your bills or to financially put yourself in a position, but eventually I'm pretty sure most people don't want to be working for somebody else.
Right.
They want to work for themselves. Or if they are working for someone else, they're investing and there's an end result that they're going to be like, okay, it was worth the investment. But at the end of the day, sometimes these jobs can keep us mentally drained to the point where you don't even want to be there. Are you there just to get a check, or are you at work and you count the hours, or you watching the clock, and who wants to live like that?
Still broke. Yeah. Still broke, living paycheck to paycheck.
Exactly.
I feel you on that. I feel you. It definitely pushes the motivation to get in touch with yourself and find your niche and go for the goal. Okay, and the last thing I want to ask you, what message do you have for the younger generation?
I would say this, at the end of the day, be yourself, love yourself, respect yourself, even if you feel like no one in the world hears you, or if you feel like you're going in the wrong direction or things are not working, never give up, never stop until you win. That's the most important thing. Never stop until you win, regardless how long it takes. If you keep chipping away and keep chipping away and chipping away, the dots are going to connect. But you got to believe it, and you got to know it, and you got to feel it.
Bless word. Where can everyone find you? I know they want to see you. They're wanting more of you now. So where can they find you?
Find me anywhere. I might be in a village in Kenya. I might be pulling up in Queens. I might be in Compton. You never know where I'm going to be at. But you can follow me all across the web at Nehzahr. That's gonna be YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. You can just type in Nehzahr. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be on the screen. You can just type in Nehzahr. Come rock with me. Come vibe with me. Who Shot Who is the next single coming up behind Trap House, and I'm real excited about Who Shot Who. Vitality. Vitality is the album, and that's on its way.
Okay. Y'all be on the lookout. Nehzahr, the People's Star. Vitality coming out. Thank you so much for coming.
No, thank you for having me. Thank you for having me.
We're going to get into a commercial break, and we're going to have our two hosts come back, Mo and Tony. Thank y'all for tuning in.